Hi chatterboxes out there, it is currently Christmas Eve. On my Christmas Eve daytime, I got up and got myself ready for work, and I had some raisin bread and a cup of tea for my breakfast. My dad was sorting stuff around the house, older brother was on his Xbox, older sister at hers, younger sister at her boyfriend's house, and my younger sister then got back and my younger brother was at his. My dad then dropped me to work and I dressed up as an elf as it was Christmas Eve. I thought I'd get into the spirit of things, and I got a photo taken of me by my Christmas tree by my dad that I'm going to show you guys now. It was so funny seeing all the people's reactions when I got to work and got clocked in and put my coat and bag away, and seeing my head chef laughing his head off. And yeah, I wore it for like an hour or so, and then after a while of wanting lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, I was absolutely melting, so I ended up having to take that off and get back into my work uniform. And I wore the elf hat for a little bit and then took that off as well. And yeah, it was pretty busy. I was hoping that it being Christmas Eve, it would be quiet and calm. No, it was so busy, but there was like 5 of us on, so we absolutely smashed it. And I got given some Christmas cards. We also got given some biscuits, and I gave my work colleagues some quality treats. Of course, I had all the toffee pennies because they are my favourite. And I had a load of chai lattes and cups of tea with coconut milk. Coconut milk and cups of tea is my favourite thing at the moment. Love a bit of coconut milk. It feels like I'm drinking a Bounty chocolate, and I love Bounty chocolate. But Bounty chocolate, I cannot believe they've taken those out of the celebration boxes. I love Bounties, and I love the quote. It says, if I was a chocolate, I'd be a Bounty because nobody likes me. What a mood. And yeah, work was really good. We had Christmas music playing, had a bit of Last Christmas playing by Wham, which I love. I love that song so much, probably my favourite Christmas song ever. I then got to have myself a lunch break, which I was very happy about. I had a fresh orange juice and a chili dog with some gherkins, because I love gherkins so much, on the side. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The chili dog was so good. I loved the gherkins on the side. I then finished off my chili dog and gherkins, and then was just chilling, had the rest of my fresh orange juice, and then I continued on with my shift, and I was running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking. And my older sister and brother and our younger sister came in to say hi whilst being off on a walk. They then continued on with their walk, and at 3 o'clock it got really busy. It'd been quite calm, and we had a booking of 30 people for drinks, and it's now bar service again, so as you can imagine, it was so busy. We had loads of people coming up, loads of chairs being taken. It was just a carnage, and it was quite stressful. I got a bit overwhelmed, so I went outside for a little bit of a breather, then continued on with my shift, and we absolutely smashed it. There's about 5 of us on, and then my older brother, sister and younger sister came in, and they booked a table. They booked a table that was high up, and my mum could sit on there, and my mum, dad and younger brother and his girlfriend then joined them a bit later on. I served them, and they went out to the garden centre, which was my favourite place. They didn't go into the cafe because it was shut, so they came into my workplace instead to have some food and drinks and stuff. So I got to miss out on going to the garden centre, which I love, my favourite place, and I had to serve them food and drinks and not even get to join them. I did get to join my old sister, younger brother and his girlfriend as they waited for me to finish work. I then clocked off, got my band coat, said goodbye to my colleagues and wished them a Merry Christmas. And then I joined my older sister, younger brother and his girlfriend, had my chai latte, had the rest of that, and then we went off to Tesco's, and I got myself a new doll. She's a photographer's doll, but I've given the outfit that she came with to my blue check doll. This is her outfit for Christmas. I love her. She's got like a heart short sleeve dress on with a collar. She's got a camera on, and she's got these white little pumps on, and you can't really see it, but they have little bows on the end, on the front of the shoe. And she's got a little bow in her hair. Hair's like down to the side, like a flicky bit down here. So pretty. Absolutely love her. Got some photos of her when I got back. I also got a banana yazoo And then I got home, my dad had just finished putting some nice Christmas lights around the front door, and I got a photo of that I want to show you guys now. It's so pretty. The Christmas tree finally finished after decorating it yesterday. We finally got around to finishing that. And then the little shelf above the radiator that my dad put up with the little Christmas nativity scene and all the stuff in the window. Absolutely love it. Then Dad got back with the fish and chips, and I had fish cake and chips, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Hi chatterbox out there. I'm going to show you guys my living room decorated for Christmas. So as you come into the living room, you've got this little Santa on the chimney knitted like wall decoration. I'm pretty sure my mum knitted that. Then we've got a little knitted wreath there, and on the ceiling we've got this bunting all over the ceiling. And then over here we've got a little light up photo of a little village with a lake and snow. Very nice. Just caught my mum in the background. She will not be happy. And over here we've got a little Santa, and when we were younger we used to think that this Santa could send messages to the world Santa, and so we always behaved ourselves in front of this Santa. Then when it wasn't looking, we were mischievous. And then we've got some little ornaments in the window. This little flower, or like, what's the word? Flower arrangement was given to us by my grandma and grandpa. And then we've got cards up here. Haven't really got many cards this year due to the postal strike. And then got some more little bits in the window, and this little Santa here my dad's had since he was young, and it is very freaky looking. Then we've got some little Christmas cuddly toys here, and on the little shelf above the radiator we've got the nativity scene, this little paper Christmas cake thing that's new. I don't think I've seen that before. Very cute. Just got Home Alone on in the background. Just pause that, gonna continue watching that. And just some more little decorations. And these ones, there's 5 of these little Santas for each of us, me and my siblings. And then got a little village underneath the tree, and then the Christmas tree. Went very minimalism this year, not too many things in the tree. And this one here says Baby Daniel's first Christmas 1997. Great year. And yeah, it's got another one here of mine that says Daniel on, and this little drummer boy, like teddy bear. I think it's a drummer boy, a little soldier. Very cute. And yeah, that is my living room decorated for Christmas. I'm now going to continue watching Home Alone 1. The fish and chips was so good. We sat out in the dining room and had our tea, and then we were just watching a bit of Home Alone 1, and I was just writing a bit of my journal. I've now finished that, put that away, and then our family friend came over with a cake that she's made for us that we're going to decorate probably either tomorrow or Boxing Day or sometime this week when we get around to doing that. And I walked downstairs to greet her at the door, and my older sister is staying over for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so she came over with her 2 cats that she can't leave at home, and they're staying in my older brother's bedroom because we have a cat and she doesn't like the boy cats, and she always tries to get in and scrap with them. She's a little demon. So she was by the door trying to get into the cats, and so as I went downstairs, my older brother came out of the bathroom and went into his bedroom. The cat bombed up the stairs to try to get into the bedroom and tripped me up, so I fell on the stairs and really hurt my foot as I was going to greet my family friend. And she asked if I was okay. None of my family did. They were too busy in the living room watching Home Alone 1. So I was like, thanks guys for checking that I was okay. Foot's feeling a lot better now, but still I was a bit like shocked. And our family friend who's working Christmas Eve night, he does night shifts, unfortunately, he's come over this evening and we're going to be playing some games, and then he's going to go off to work, and then my younger sister's boyfriend is staying over tonight, and then he's going to be over in the morning, and he's going off to work as well. He's working Christmas Day, and we're going to be giving him a Christmas dinner for himself when he gets back in the evening. And then me and my older brother and sister and younger brother and sister are going to be, and my younger brother's girlfriend are going to be watching The Muppets Christmas Carol on my older brother's projector screen that he got a few years back. Last year we watched The Grinch, this year we're watching The Muppets Christmas Carol, and my younger brother's girlfriend is terrified of The Muppets. I don't know why, but she said she'll watch it because they're playing characters and they're not actually playing, they're not them. So like Miss Piggy is playing Emily and not playing Miss Piggy and stuff like that. So yeah, should be fun. My younger brother has a bit of a cough at the moment, so my mum made him do a COVID test, and we all done, oh my god, please do not have COVID. Luckily it's just a cough, and then he was feeling a little bit sick. He's feeling a lot better now. I think he's just a little bit excited for Christmas, the big kid, bless him. And yeah, I'm now off to go and play some games, and I'm watching the Muppets Christmas Carol, and our family friend's now gone off home, and I wished her a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, and can't wait to decorate that cake she made. It looks amazing. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your Christmas Eve, and I shall see you with a bit of the vlog on Christmas Day, which will be tomorrow. One more sleep to go. Bye. It's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, guys. I got up, and me and my siblings didn't get up till like 9ish, which is early for us. We then waited, and our younger brother and his girlfriend came over. He's not feeling too well at the moment. He's been being sick. We think he got food poisoning from food we had the other night, so he's feeling a little bit rotten, bless him. So we came downstairs in aged order, which we've done since we were young. Got into the living room, we wished our mum and dad a Merry Christmas and opened our presents and did our Secret Santa's gifts as well. And then we had our breakfast, and my dad does such a good breakfast spread and does the best hot chocolate ever. And I'm going to show you guys a snap of my breakfast I had now. The breakfast was so good. I then was just watching a bit of TV, just a bit of music. We were just playing some games, had some chocolates, and my grandma and grandpa then got brought over by my older brother, and I got showered and changed, and then we watched the King's Speech, which is really weird as it's always in my lifetime been the Queen's Speech, and now it's the King's Speech. Then my older brother was getting the Christmas dinner ready, and my older sister and myself had to pop back to my older sister's house to get some litter tray stuff and some more potatoes for the Christmas dinner from hers. And I dropped my best mate's Christmas card onto his, and I thought his house was number 2 on the street he lives on, but that was where he used to live. He now lives in number 16. So I went to the wrong house, and I called him out and was like, I'm outside your house, and he's like, what number? I said number 2, and he's like, I'm 16. So I was like, oh my god. So I then dropped the car to the White House, had a quick chat with him. Then me and my older sister went back to hers, got the letter for the cats and the potatoes for the Christmas dinner. We got back, and our family friend had popped over with his girlfriend, and we were just chatting with them. They then went off, and then we had our Christmas dinner, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. My older brother did such a big portion for me. I didn't think I'd be able to eat all, but I did. And the Christmas pudding was amazing as well, with lots of custard and cream. And we've got photos around the Christmas dinner table of all of us, which is lovely. And then we let our food go down, and we just watched a bit of TV, and I watched The Snowman. Loved that film so much. Listened to a bit of music, played some more games and cards, had a few more quality treats. My favourite are the toffee pennies, and I had quite a few of those. Then my older sister dropped our grandparents home, and we thanked them for a lovely Christmas and wished them a lovely rest of their Christmas. And then a few of us ended up having naps as we were pretty tired, pretty pooped. I was in a food coma. I actually couldn't get another bite, so I ended up going to bed. I then got up and I woke up to my family friend in a Christmas Santa outfit, walking through the door with a sack of presents for us, saying ho ho ho. Bless him, gotta love him, he's a legend. And he gave us some presents. He got us Cards Against Humanity Disney Edition, which looks amazing. Can't wait to play that later on. And then my younger sister and her boyfriend did go and had a nap, as we were all very tired. And then she gave our family friend a Snorlax. I think that's what the Pokemon cuddly toy is that she gave him. She gave a Pokemon cuddly toy. I think it's a Snorlax, and he really loved that, which is great. And then we had some party food, and I want to show you guys what I had for my tea now. I just had a few nibbles, nothing too big because I am absolutely stuffed. Then I was just sorting through what I got for my Christmas. My older sister had given us stockings in a little pillowcase of bits and pieces, so I put most of my stuff in there. I also got some new shoes, and they come with special laces because I can't do laces, and they are so much easier for me, which is great. So I can't wait to sort those out. Now I have 4 pairs of shoes, which is great. I normally only have 3 of my work shoes. My shoes for going out anywhere fancy, and then my shoes for going out on massive walks. So I now have another pair that I'll probably use for social occasions as well, which will be good. And I'm going to show you guys a few things that I got from my Christmas now. First one being my pot figures. I got a Freddie Mercury pot figure for its Live Aid edition. I love it, and yeah, I love Freddie Mercury so much, and Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody is such a big film as well. I absolutely love this pot figure. Slowly but surely I'm going to be taking over my older sister in the pot figure collection, because I'm slowly catching up with her. And then I got this one here, which is Eddie from Stranger Things. I love Eddie. His death was so sad, and I think you can see he's got a guitar, he's playing a guitar. And then the last one I got, these were all from my younger brother's girlfriend who had me for Secret Santa. So thank you very much for those. She is amazing. And this one is Tangled. I love Tangled. It's probably my favourite Disney film ever. And she's got a paint palette and a paintbrush. And yeah, I love that you can see her long hair. I love it. I love Pascal. And then I got these little plant pots to dot on my dollhouse that you can see behind me. And yeah, I absolutely love them. And also got another bag with some flower pots in as well. And then I got this for my older brother. It is a 10-inch LED white light ring, so I can use for my vlogs, which I'm going to be setting up. So my vlogs from now on will be nice and bright. And yeah, love it. I'll be able to use it for my TikToks as well. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys is this. I got some bedding, which is leaves and plants, like plant bedding, which I love. I love plants so much. And also got a mini heaver to use in my bedroom for the floor. And I never thought I'd be so excited about a mini heaver. You know, you're getting old when things like that excite you. And yeah, I've had such a great Christmas. I just watched the new Doctor 2 trailer for 2023 season. Can't wait to have David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, and Don Noble back. And Neil Patrick Harris is also making an appearance in the show, so I just can't wait to watch that. just watched the UK soaps Christmas episodes, wrote a bit of my journal, and my older sister popped round to our family friend's house whose birthday it is today and gave her card, and then she's now back, and I was playing this wooden game where you have to ping these black little circles through a little gap, and you have to try to get them all in, and there's two sides and you have to try to get them into the other side before the opponent gets it into your side, and I kept losing, so I was getting very frustrated, and I think I just need to have a nice early night because I'm a little bit teasy. I think everything's just getting to me, and I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm doing the hunt on Boxing Day tomorrow, so I'm a little bit stressed. I got through it last year, so I'll get it through this year, and then I've got Tuesday off, back in Wednesday daytime, off Thursday daytime, working 5 till close on Thursday evening, which I'm a little bit like, oh my god, it's my first evening shift in a while, and so a little bit nervous about that, but I'm sure I shall be fine. And then I'm off on Friday and I'm back in Saturday, so I got a nice easy week. And yeah, I am now off to go and have some cheese and crackers, and we're just making some hot chocolates, and then I'm going to be playing some more games and card games, and then probably gonna have a nice early night. Hope you guys have all had a lovely Christmas and all have a lovely Boxing Day tomorrow, and I shall see you with a bit more of the vlog tomorrow about Boxing Day. Bye. On my Boxing Day, I had work doing 10 till 3. I got up ready for work, had some raisin bread and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Dad was sorting stuff on the house, Mum was asleep, older brother and sister were just on the PlayStation in my older brother's room. Younger sister and her boyfriend were asleep, younger brother was at his. My dad then dropped me off to work, and I got clocked in, put my bag and kit away, and was just chatting to some of my colleagues, asking about how their Christmas was. And then I had a chai latte, which I am just loving at the moment. I'm loving my chai lattes. And then it got pretty busy, and we were running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking. It then quieted down again because everyone off to go to the hunt, and then when the hunt was over, they all descended on us again, and it got really busy. But there was like 6 or 7 of us on shift, so we were like a well-oiled machine. We did really well, and I was chatting to some of the regulars who came in, and there was a massive queue because it's now bar service again, so that made it even busier. And then at 12 o'clock, another colleague of ours came on shift, and my supervisor came up to me and was like, do you want to head off because it quieted down again? And I was like, sure. I thought he was joking at one point, and I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, if you want you can go. So I got off, got my packing coat, and I went off and got picked up by my older brother. We got back and I got changed and was just watching a bit of this Dumbledore film that's just come out with my siblings. I was then putting my presents from the living room up into my bedroom and putting those away. I then had some lunch, I sorted out my pizza doll, just a bit of music, just some drawing and colouring in, and then me, my older brother's sister and my younger sister and her boyfriend went off for a Boxing Day stroll, and was just playing on Pokemon Go, catching some Pokemon, and on level 28. And then we went off into Coffee One and Costa and got some drinks. I got myself a caramel frappe, and my younger sister and her boyfriend had gone off to Costa to get their drinks from there. And then me and my older brother and sister, who'd got stuff from Coffee One, had met them in Costa and saw our family friend who works there, whose sister, who's also our family friend, has just given birth. So we're just asking her about that, and we're hoping to meet our family friend's baby soon, which is very exciting. And then we went off down by our town's castle and church and just all around there. And then my older brother headed off back home, whilst me, my older sister and young sister and her boyfriend popped in to see my grandparents and had some drinks and cake and warmed up because it got quite chilly. Then we made our way home, and my older sister helped me hoover up one of my doll houses, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that now. Did you have a night me and my older sister used my mini hoover I got for Christmas to clear out and hoover every single last piece, and then replace it back in the dollhouse again and changed it up a bit. Just going to show you guys an overview. So down here we've got a little office area, then we've got a little cinema room, then there's 3 bedrooms, then there's a nursery, a playroom, and then the utility room, which is now huge. There used to be 3 bedrooms in this bit here, and then we've put it to 2 rooms. And then above here we just have the bathroom, and then have the kitchen, diner as well, and we've moved this around a bit and just given it a little bit more room. And yeah, I really like how it looks. It's nice and like tidy. There's less stuff in, so it's not as cramped as well, which is good. And this room here is probably my favourite bedroom in the house, and I've got some little plant pots and flower pots dotted around the place as well. So there's the first of my doll houses hoovered and cleaned and tidied up, and now just for the rest of them to be hoovered and dusted and sorted out. It'll be a long series, but yeah, I shall get through all of them, and yeah, it's gonna be a slow progress, but it'll be worth it in the end. Oh my gosh, it nearly fished me off, and that's just one of the doll houses that I'm going to be taking everything out of, cleaning every bit and every room, and then placing it back in. So it's going to take a lot of work, but it'll be worth it. I can't wait, and it'll be fun because I'm like changing the rooms up a bit and like moving bits about. And I then had a party tea, and my younger brother and his girlfriend came over. My younger brother had sadly had food poisoning over Christmas Day, and he's finally feeling better, which is great. And I had a bit of party food, and then we did a quiz that my older brother did for us, which was so fun. And me, my older sister, and a family friend who came over were on a team together, and we won. And then we played some card games and board games out in the dining room, and then my older sister went off home and she took her cats with her. She brought her cats in to stay for a few days while she was here because she couldn't leave them home. And our family friend went off home as well, and I gave my older sister a big hug because she's off to Prague for a few days with her friends. And then my younger brother and his girlfriend went off home as well. I then was just watching the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was watching Kylie's Infinite Disco, which she did during lockdown, and it's just so iconic, and I just love it. Love Kylie Disco so much. Road Groove is probably one of my favourite songs off the album. Can't wait for her to take Disco on tour and hopefully go see that. Then I had some cereal and went off to bed, and then today on my Tuesday I was off work. I got up, showered and changed, had some breakfast, and was just watching a bit of Bridgerton. My older brother was on the Xbox. My older sister was packing to go off to Prague, and she is now probably heading off to Prague right now. And my younger sister and her boyfriend were watching TV. Older brother was then this sort of stuff around the house. My dad was asleep, and my mum was just getting up, and then I was just doing some drawing, a bit of colouring in, just a bit of music, sorted out my Bluetooth doll, watched some vlogs and TikToks, and then I was just watching a bit of a series of Fortune Events, which is such a great film. Love Joe Carey, he just cracks me up. And then me, my younger sister and her boyfriend went off to my workplace to have some lunch, and I'm going to show you guys what I had for my lunch now. I had a beef and chili with a chai latte and a fresh orange juice, and also had some apple juice as well. Then we went off and had a look in a few of the chai shops. We then headed off to go to Tesco's and got some bits and bobs from there, and I got myself a custard slice, and I had that when I got back with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Another custard slice, I had that with a cup of tea, and then me, my young sister and her boyfriend were just watching a bit of ET. My younger sister and her boyfriend then went back to his. I then watched a bit of Will and Grace, just a bit of music, ended up having a nap on the sofa, and then I woke up by getting woken up by my dad, and my mum and dad had gone to my grandpa's house and they got back and my dad woke me up, and then my older brother got back from being at a charity rugby game that our family friend who came in for last night was playing in. I was going to go with my younger sister and her boyfriend, but we'd gone off for food at my workplace, and then it was lashing down with rain, so we thought we'd give that a miss, and his team won, which is great. Congratulations to him, and I am now off to just watch a bit of TV and then just chill. And then when my younger sister and her boyfriend get back from being at his, we're going to be playing a few games, and then tomorrow I'm working 10 to 3, and then I have my family friends coming over, and my aunt and uncle and cousins are going to be coming to my grandpa's house, so I'm going to be seeing them. It should be fun. Haven't seen them in ages, hoping that I can pop down after work and see them before they go. If not, I'm sure I'll see them again. And I then have work 10 to 5 on Thursday, and then Friday I'm not working Friday, which I'm happy about. I got Friday off, and then I'm working Saturday, New Year's Eve daytime, doing 10 to 5, and I'm hoping to have New Year's Day off because me and my family are planning to go for a meal, which should be nice. I hope you guys all had a lovely festive season, a lovely Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Can't believe it's all over for another year. It just goes by so quickly. You know what they say, time flies when having fun. I have literally eaten so much food, and yeah, I'm absolutely stuffed. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming soon. Bye.